to the A-bomb site as they were on Mirage. Maybe the result will be the same. I would imagine it will be so, but it's up to them to show us differently.
Yeah, it's not just the win rate that Vitality have on this map, it's the teams they're beating. ENCE, Na'Vi, G2, all taken down on this map. There's obviously a reason they picked it. We'll get to see how strong they look on this one. It is Vitality starting on that T side. No P250 in this one, just the utility. Maybe that suggests they're going to go close quarters into this A-bomb site.
Apex on the roof. It is. It's the molly. And here come the flashes. How long will SNX last? Long enough to get one on the roof, drop down and find another one. The ZywOo and Flames are not here anymore because they've been dealt with very handily indeed. And Milky's making some noise. Let's go. I know what that looks like when someone's screaming it. ORKS take the pistol handily. And so it begins.
That's nice. Yeah, I think that'll help them a lot. Help bring the mood back up. And that is obviously the first time they've had the lead at any point in this series. So that'll be nice to be able to say going forward. See if they can keep it up. Very well denied by SNX, have to say. Getting that first kill with the dualies, dropping down for a second. Really slowed down that push, which helped tremendously. Now they should have a very easy time against this lightest of light investments from Vitality.
Oh no. Oh yes, he's dealt with it. Apex was just around the corner. Didn't have the tools for the job, but I'm very curious as to how things might change once Vitality come in for a full buy. Spinx has an opportunity to do as much damage as possible now. I think Veggie will hear him falling back though. New man Spinx, P250 and an MP9. A question of damage for him. There's certainly some damage he could do. Both HS and Veggie are somewhat maimed in this round. Now it gets scary for HS. Do you want to engage further with an M4 to be lost? He does, and he will lose the M4. Big swing, and that's damage done. M4 is collected, and I think ORKS will be okay with that.
Bit of money made by Spinx. Theory, he could buy the AWP now if he wanted, but without Kevlar, I don't think he's the man to go glass cannon. So AKs it is. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if ZywOo just rifles this whole half. He's been doing that a lot lately on T side. Sometimes map dependent. As Vitality have those AKs out. And with that little bit of damage, maybe they can reset that CT economy early here. Needs into door early. Veggie dodges the utility. Should reply with some of his own. Apex. Not sure if he got spammed through there, but he's taken some damage. He's doing a good enough job at denying that squeaky presence early.
Good level of util for Vitality. That Molotov will be key. Although, speaking of util, ORKS have held on to quite a lot with the minutes on the clock. So how do Vitality deal with this? There is the execute into A. As far as the utility is concerned, Magisk looking for something towards the ramp, but again, ORKS have used their util well. 4-on-4 as HS is dropped. Still a lot of time though. As I heard rotation, I wonder. 40 seconds on the clock, and ORKS have lost a lot of position upstairs. Don't get that for free. Very deliberate positioning by ZywOo. But still, SNX up the ladder will find something. 25 seconds for that bomb to get planted. Apex on the flank, and he's going to find both of them. Olymp eats a flash from Apex, and Vitality are on the board early.
You can already see those CT rotations potentially struggling here against Vitality. Bit of presence shown by Vitality in some positions. I think it was Apex getting a kill towards Yard that really started to make ORKS second guess and rotate down to B so heavily. But that commitment, when you rotate down the vents, you're basically trapped. You basically can't come back up. Even after SNX got that kill with the MP9, Apex is just in such a good position to deal with those squeaky players. So perhaps an overcommitment there, an over-rotation from ORKS. And this round, well, the USPs have stacked the wrong place. That should be about it, in all honesty. Play for exits.
Fast eco round is a good eco round, although we may have to wait for the bomb plant to go off, which is less than ideal. I love this AK skin, by the way, the Autotronic. I don't have it at the moment because I'm a Jet Set man, but I think it is one of the underrated ones in the game.
Matches the Vitality card as well, so
yeah,
it's always on brand.
The Quantum Bellator Fire stickers looks quite good on those, and then Orb Drama came out, so it's like, well, gotta take these off. Can't do my art anymore. I'm just here trying to do some art, man. Arts and crafts.
I like being able to do it in CS because I'm terrible at arts and crafts in real life.
When this agent came out onto Nuke, that black dude on the right, people were like, oh, James Bardoff, they put you on the map. Come on, man. I'm
Jesus.
Mixed race, bro. I'm 50-50. That's not my complexion at all.
Oh, boy. Well, there is still the buy now from ORKS. Get to look forward to. Vitality setting up this A play early. They may just try and test this A bomb site. Oh, and it's worked wonders. Spinx emerging through. It is all action for Vitality. ORKS not able to deny, and that could be a real problem going forward.
Maybe trying to squeeze out a little too much util. All too late for those guns coming. Great storm for Vitality, and indeed, I'm already internally questioning how many CT rounds we might see from ORKS versus rank 1 Vitality. Magisk hasn't had much to do just yet. Interesting video we saw Jackie put up on the increased bomb radius on the bomb sites in CS2. They've really had a real focus, the devs, on they've left like nothing for granted, I feel like, in terms of looking at how we can make the game different and reset things. So it doesn't feel like the same game with a little differences here. So I do wonder what else we haven't considered that might be coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I remember Nuke, the bomb radius was always awkward because of the elevation of the sites. So I wonder if you could like make the thickness of the walls make you take less damage somehow. That would be kind of cool, because I think you obviously want to stop being able to save while looking at the bomb.
Yeah. But surely that opens the window for late defuse attempts as well to be more successful.
Exactly.
People like me going for the ninjas.
Gotta do it.
I've got some nasty ones on train. I hope that's coming back soon.
Oh, for sure.
Milky's got to find something with this AWP and then go somewhere else and try and find even more. The first part has been successful. Apex has been dropped, but what else can he do? Can he still have an impact on the remainder of this round? Because that one kill probably won't be enough. See an increase in pace from Vitality now as they look to target the B bomb site. Olim's going to be here with his M4. He'll say hello, show some presence. He's in control of control, and Vitality will try and get something done, but they will take heavy losses in the meantime. HS here with an AK now, and there'll only be one player lost here for ORKS, so that was quite a challenging round where they managed to find great success.
Yeah, ORKS will be delighted with that. And maybe a little bit of a slower start from Xiaowu. They actually caught him off guard in that round, which is something that's quite rare. It was Olim just pushing on the back of those flames. That was unexpected. Nice double swing as well through the window room. I like that. And then they were able to catch Xiaowu out. So Very well done there after winning those early trades. See if Vitality go back to that A site at any point. Did demolish it one of those earlier rounds. Got some utility in early. Spinx takes nade damage. Looks like this play might be set up shortly here.
Here we go again. Well, the mollies are here at least. There'll be some counter grenades as well. But have a look at the util for Vitality. Potentially a double pump as the flashes come through. Chain flashes, though. Nolimp's done a great job avoiding enough of them. Magisk will see what else he can do. He has to be careful as he is carrying the bomb. Veggie's looking for him. Info for Vitality. Still a minute on the clock in this 2-on-3. Now Magisk is in the clutch and Milky was spotted by Squeaky. Veggie will deliver the goods and ORKS are in the lead once again.
Nice triple kill from Veggie, but as you pointed out, I think that earlier double kill from Olymp was the most important thing. On that A site, you've got to deny them from getting out onto the bomb site quickly. There's also some nice counter utility that time round from ORKS. They had that incendiary towards the hut exit, which meant that Vitality couldn't just storm the bomb site as they did in a previous round. So good work from ORKS, showing us that their nuke is a little more capable than we were expecting. Squeaky slam comes in again, but this time down the vents and no one able to deny.
HS in position, spotted though. Gets nothing for it, but Milky's delivered already. Apex spot going down. Wow, he is just out here like a sentry. Cuts the numbers. It's a lovely grenade from Milky. I think they know that Secret's been compromised, or at least they're assuming so. More work for Vitality to do. Spinx with a fadeaway, but a little too early. He'll show presence at the very least, and maybe that distraction, maybe not. Never mind. Spinx won't have the angle. That reload will be brutal as well. It is a 10-second defuse, but oh boy, that's a brutal one. Olymp was on the bomb for a while. There's no kit though, and no round for ORKS. Very expensive indeed.
ORKS will hate watching that round back because when Spinx gets the kill in the smoke, he assumes he's killed the diffuser, it looked like. He wasn't going to peek towards the bomb, I don't think. But the player still gets off it a little concerned, and that means Spinx can line up that final kill. Tough round to take for ORKS there. The 1-on-3 won by Spinx. What a game he started off to having here, 11-4. Could that be a breaking point for ORKS? They've still got to buy, but they've got to stay in this mentally after a rough round loss. That flash is great. Olymp will get the opener. He won't stick around too long.
We were seeing some of that confidence that we heard from ORKS before the match started in this game of Nuke. Now, obviously Mirage was a non-starter in that respect, but Nuke might be a little different for them. We were expecting this to be a write-off, but they've got half the round so far. They feel confident in the way they're playing. Speaking of which, have a look at that aggression. Doesn't matter who is but in front of them. SNX delivering with the MP9, securing the bomb as well. They are 500 HP in this round. Vitality have no answer to them whatsoever. AKs collected as they take the lead for at least the third time.
That's such a great recovery. I was worried that they could have some issues staying in this game mentally after losing the previous round, but for an underdog team to come in and immediately respond with some proactive play, fantastic to see there from ORKS. That flash into ramp worked beautifully, and I guess it also helps when you're shutting down ZywOo. Almost 30 bomb the first map. He's only on 3 kills so far in this one. Pistols in this round for Vitality. They'll try and stop this A site again. SNX doing good work from top hut, but only able to find one. Olymp doesn't get the lineup. It is all action on the A site, and it favors Vitality. Pistols crunching in. The ORKS might still go for this, but the flank onto Milky's position could be brutal.
Oh, He's not shy, is he? It's Apex the one who's running away. This is crazy. Actually winnable by some measures for ORKS, but they don't have defuse kits, and that is a massive problem. Of course, in terms of the HP for Vitality, it's dicey, but on paper, doesn't make sense for ORKS to further risk these weapons. Vitality will tie the score again. Hard to put down. Quite an entertaining game of Nuke so far. 5 for 5. See what the CT side can muster around those weapons. That's not an easy frag to get. Flames flying onto the bomb site. Veselic still delivering. Of course, falling to the Tech 9. Ever dangerous.
Yeah, this was awkward. But just buying enough time was all Vitality needed there. Olymp was the player who came so close to changing the round there. That lineup into Hut, he almost got 2 kills. He did damage to both. Instead, he got none. And that made it so that the round became so much more difficult for ORKS. I just feel like that A site could be the weak point Vitality will look to exploit. Getting in towards the latter stages of this first half then. Apex will lead the charge towards Yard. Smoothed down by Milky, something that the T's are going to have to be concerned about. Apex is still working round this. This is such a fast push. I thought those players in main could have been flanked if they weren't careful. But they'll be fine for now.
Oh. Always feels nice when you randomly get away with something like that. Apex again creeping, just as we saw in the pistol round. Did wonder if a play like that would come in once the buy rounds were here. But again, high tension, but no frags just yet. Vitality are going to throw bodies at the problem soon enough. Better angle for Spinx. How much of the game is given away? He's just standing there. He's just waiting for the play to be made. Change of pace from Vitality as Apex finds his way into the B bomb site now. Do they have any idea about this? The glass is broken, but HS clearly doesn't. And there are big problems here. Awkward angle for ZywOo and Magisk, but they will move together and deal with it. 4-on-2 then, as the bomb will be dropped, and ZywOo hasn't gone down just yet. Milky avoiding the flashbang. Comes awkward for Vitality now. 20 seconds. Oh boy, that is a big frag from ZywOo. Veggie is purely playing to stop the bomb plant. Spinx on the way. Starts rotating, and there's nasty headshots wherever you look. Great run from Vitality. Their turn to lead.
Yeah, and it's so wild for Vitality. The skill they have on this roster, they can take it in turns to carry. Spinx 14-6 now. The game he's having. Apex there was able to sneak down into B. Then we get ZywOo this time trading towards ramp, just hanging around in this position, positioning himself well. For an AWPer, ZywOo's crosshair placement with the rifle was so good, straight at headshot height. And ORKS finally broken in their economy. Should be an easy round for Vitality, as long as there aren't any shenanigans.
So far, so good in that respect. Prompt eco round. Get it out of the way. 7-5 for Vitality, starting to take the flag now and push forward. 4,000 and up roughly for ORKS. Let's see what their buy will look like. I think this is pretty reasonable for them so far, especially considering the first map. If you're joining us late, then see that score for Mirage. The first half was a 15-0, so it doesn't quite tell the story, I feel like. But Nuke is looking much better. There's more work to be done, though.
Competitive. Those vent drops could become a problem. Guard is being fought for, but now they've got to be a little concerned that a flank could come against them. They know, or should know, that Spinx is down. Question is, do they know? I think they've got their backs turned right now. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh no, Spinx! Okay, makes up for it.
A rare miss from Spinx. And indeed, I think a scenario like that tells you the difference between the squads for the time being. Jeez, indeed. That's why they're vitality.
Spinx gonna get at the half.
Yeah. That's why he's on the team. 19 for 6 is Spinx. Somehow, this is still a 2-on-2. SNX could make it a round-winning situation for them if he can get to Flames in time. Flames and Spinx. Oh, wow. Okay, then. Nothing for free. Bomb spotted. Olymp could be anywhere. 40 seconds. Decide where to go.
Will stay in tandem. That molly will deny the rotation of Olymp. Wait on the ladder patiently. Besides, dropping down vents is too risky. That reposition to ramp is going to cost so much time. Is there a kit available? Doesn't look like it. So it seems like Olymp will have to give up on this round. Good mid-round from Vitality. I'm not sure if Spinx was at the range where the AK is slightly inaccurate. I know A-long on Dust 2, it used to be that the AK would miss actually a fair amount of the time, even if your crosshair was perfectly on. Either way, Spinx made up for it, so don't need to worry too much.
Made me feel better about my aim, seeing that.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm not sure if he moved slightly or what.
Left? I don't know, yeah.
Robots. Absolute robots. That's what I'd be saying if I was ORKS right now. Robots! Can they make it to 7 then, ORKS? What will they have to fight with? Not going to be the best scenario for them. Milky's got that AWP, but apart from that, they kind of need to keep their money together for the next round.
Does appear to be a conservative approach for ORKS then, as you would expect. You have Tensky behind them, former pro player, trying to help out with the coaching. Talked earlier and said he thinks they are good individually, but they maybe do need to work on their communication. Makes sense, a few of them transitioning from Polish, speaking English.
Dzień dobry.
He's been having a good game for himself. Gets back on the angle, but not able to connect onto the second man. Either way, man advantage found, but this yard play could be really good for Vitality here.
Presence on the ramp and so much time as well. They are everywhere, Vitality. Where are the CTs?
Oh.
HS with an awkward angle, and that AWP has slipped away. This is turning into a weird round then. 2 unanswered frags for Vitality to deal with. Where is everyone? Look at all these awkward angles being held by ORKS. This spells disaster for Vitality, honestly. Oh, what a peek. This engages as well. It's a nice angle for Olymp. Very nice indeed. Surely he's done enough. 44 seconds. The problem only becomes worse for Flames. Bomb plant pressure is going to be crushing. Surely he's got to find frags up here if he can. 6 rounds for ORKS. Successful one for them. Used what they had available very well indeed.
Flank from Apex was so awkward in from heaven there. Looked like his gun barrel blocked him from seeing this player down below. That made it easy for HS to convert the kill. Credit to Milky though, getting involved in an early fight there. He's had a couple of opening kills now. 3 picks for him. the CT side as that AWPer. He's been delivering for the team. Squeaky has been an open position for Vitality. Things can get out into position again. Just went down in Hut, and Magisk will continue to move on in, and the anti-flash from Olymp goes against him. SNX has to try and anchor this bomb site. Smoke to his left will help him. He's focused on the right side, but Spinx wins the duel. That might put this round to bed.
Wow.
Great shot from Milky, but how much more can he do here?
That is not an easy frag to deliver. Next one may become even more difficult. As Vitality know exactly where he is. The elevation as well. He's got to go for it. It is the last round and a half. Don't fancy his chances, though, of how oppressive these angles are. And it's Zyru, of course, to deliver the last one. 6 rounds for ORKS at halftime. Have they done enough? Find out after the break.
I can't miss no Beverly, you can't hold me. Knew that it was my time and I ain't need a rollie. P139, that's the word. This provision is precision, you ain't gotta see the worth. Every situation different. Trust if you feeling out of luck or if you stuck, homie, you just can't miss this. It's so easy, you be thinking it's absurd. Gotta see the glory in the hurt. I remember back in apartments, humble beginnings what I start with. I'm still humble if you checking out my car 10. 2% we wasn't dancing like we Carlton. A product of the system living in our margins. Harvest all the planet, seeds I've been demanding. Trees taken for granted, faithless couldn't stand it. Standing on solid rock, now that's a firm foundation. We've been waiting and I'm praying we gon' make it. Face it, this year ain't even go the way we want it. Double jointed, two-faced, but now we on it. Seeing your true colors in this light and it's alarming. But God see the mess and he get clean it up with Charmin. Ooh, the boo-boo, ooh, the view. Watching God's playing like a show from Hulu. Who's who? Gon' see it as soon as the snow moves. We roll through, cause all you're together like pork stew. I can't miss no Beverly, you can't hold me. Knew that it was my time and I ain't need a roll. P139, that's the word. This provision is precision, you ain't gotta see the worth. Every situation different. Trust if you feeling out of luck or if you stuck, homie, you just can't miss this. It's so easy, you be thinking it's absurd. Gotta see the glory in the hurt, see the glory in the hurt. See the glory in the hurt. Okay, by the still water, I'm playing this so sturdy. I don't need magic to know that he worthy. He coming with the beef for the ones who get jerky. And on the shoe, he in the clutch, Jamal Murray. His plan got a plan, you ain't stressing the thing. You need more than Golden State to put some stress on the king. I don't flex, I just take a step and Elohim do the rest. Please don't think it's sweet, he got a soul, this for your chest. It's for your soul, you worry about the goal. You can only take it home, where I'm from it's not here. So I leave it all alone, get the lyrics out the spirit, then I put them in a poem. Talk to God, I'm on the phone. My God, he's a viral! The best in the game.
Second half is upon us. ORKS leave the CT side with 6 of 15 rounds. The pistol may be crucial for them in the second half. It was a great start to the first one. But imagine that this one might be needed as well. So let's see what they have to offer the Vitality boys. So we may have a lot of people coming his way, which is probably bad for ORKS.
That's not his best map so far, though. Maybe they can run him down.
So we win a pistol round.
That is true.
Mm.
The bomb go down the vent.
Oh,
they're
boy.
trying, but they're being denied.
Apex ready and waiting. Milky didn't expect him to be that deep into the corner. Cowboy action on the B bomb site. What now, Orks? What now? Oh, he saw a leg. And he is going to disengage. He's going to reset the situation. He's going to mix things up. Oh, good night. Masterful from Vitality. So he's like a magnet for the opposing force on a pistol. And that's not good for the opposing force.
I love the headshot height here. Just lines it up as they come out through Squeaky. And Apex ready down below. His teammates able to come in to help him. Spinx with the final kill. All very clean for Vitality. Maybe a map that felt like it could be a little close earlier on, but with that pistol round win, I think Vitality are in great shape here. Seeing a few more MP7s nowadays. Magisk has got one in this round. It's a little more expensive, but I personally like it. I feel like it's just easier to control than the other SMGs. Probably because I'm bad, but you know. It's got a nice skin for it as well, does Magisk.
Looks like you need to put 3D glasses on to see that one properly. Numbers game. Simple and yet effective. More work to be done though. Spinx hops his way down towards B. Could be a bomb plant in this for the squad, but Flames might have something to say about that with the French gun. Creates some space for himself and puts Orks in a stalemate. Spinx won't go too far forward as they could rotate back in his direction. Only Veggie has Kevlar, the rest are very squishy indeed. Just waiting things out for the time being. Very patient Orks. Flames continues to keep an eye, but again, they could still rotate. Spinx, though, thinks maybe they can't. Can he get there fast enough to help his teammate? The answer is yes. 4 will stand. Just about. Flames down to 2 HP. Did everything he needed to do. 11-6 in favor of Vitality.
I'm pretty sure Flames got dinked twice there, down on that lower side, but those Glocks are just so bad. When you're at a little bit of range, you're only going to do 40-something damage. So the second dink, not enough to finish the job. You always get a little scared when you get dinged, but then you realize it's a Glock, you're still above half health, you're fine. The sound isn't that scary. It's the Glocks against you. Let's see what Orks have in their playbook for their T side then. It's a fairly new team, might not be easy on Nuke. Did not play too much of it. Damage onto SNX, the fight will come to him, but he's not ready for the fight. Wasn't even looking at Spinx, who is just getting active wherever the hell he can. 25 kills now for Spinx. I mean, literally all his teammates have a negative KD. Hard carry from Spinx.
Lucky with most of the util remaining for Orks. The AKs will have to be can openers here. Spoken about Zywoo's headshot game. We'll see what it's like with the scout in round 18. Towards Magisk they go. Olim delivers what needs to be and creates some space for the squad. .40 on the clock. Rifle support for Zywoo and his scout. Bomb holding on ramp for now. It seems A will be the answer. Apex hopping up very, very quickly indeed. 25 seconds. That's great timing for Flames to dispatch the rest of Olim. HS maybe seen in the hut, but there's a chance, or is there? Zywoo is here with the Deagle. Veggie in a 1 versus 3. Death by paper cuts in round 18, it seems like. Rough one then. Half the score of Vitality is where ORKS are. Very dry round there for them. Again, the money's not spectacular for Vitality just yet. It is early in this half, of course. So ORKS need to try and keep their damage up, even if they are to lose the next round.
Got to remember as well, at one point this was a 5-5 scoreline, so the game felt a little closer at the start, but as it's gone on, Vitality have again shown their class, shown their dominance. This one, it is the pistols out from ORKS. Don't mind a couple of Tech 9s, trying to swarm an opponent. That was a good shout. Magisk was dealt with at ramp in the earlier round. This time, he's not playing as committed of a position. He's playing an angle there where if he spots a player, he can quickly drop back down ramp if required. Might see his angle tested here. Jump around the corner. 1 kill. Magisk happy to pull away with that. Apex decides the fight is not necessary. Olim still tries to run him down. Apex is in trouble here. Pistol out, nowhere to go. Flames can't help out from above, so rifle recovered. Not sure how much more will come of this, though.
Where do you go from here? Vintage pistol strats hopping in backwards. I wonder if that will continue in CS2 as well, or if that will be somewhat different. Trying to give the worst part of the hitbox on the head. Vitality are simply waiting for the mouse to walk into the trap. In they go. Not done with this round just yet, though. 18 seconds, and HS has a chance for a bomb plant and a potential clutch. I was going to say HS must die, but not necessarily now he's planted the bomb. He will, though. Bonus money secured for the squad. 13 rounds of Vitality. 3 away from a strong 2-0. But even if that is to happen, we're seeing something from ORKS in this second game. That wasn't necessarily true on Mirage, but it certainly is on Nuke.
Yeah, it's been better from a couple of their individuals. Some signs of promise, which is always important going forward. Here at Pro League, they will have a couple more opportunities to show us what they're capable of. Gotta remember, the loser of this game goes up against the loser of Astralis Nip, though. So if ORKS do go on to lose, which looks very likely, that is still a fairly tough game to get. It will be easier than Vitality, though. Start out with the hardest test, and go from there. Rifles back out for ORKS. Love to see if they've got those yard smokes in their playbook, if they can have a round where they maybe try and force a response, a rotation from Vitality. Right now, they're all stacked into lobby, though. So maybe they've got different ideas here.
Whoops. Airstrike.
Interesting. Try it. Yeah, we've got that AWP in the hands of Magisk for ramp rather than in the hands of ZywOo. So nice that ZywOo can just flex with the M4 as well. 55 seconds. ORKS have done very little in this round. I think they need to start forcing some sort of response here from Vitality. The yard smokes will be the way they try and do it.
Oh,
Looks like there is a gap, though.
there is quite the gap. ZywOo just studying the opponent, basically. On a research project. Quite getting any kills from it just yet, but this is looking like it might have a messy finish at some point. ZywOo's finally been dealt with, but what next? 20 seconds as they are racing towards the bomb site. That's one way to do it. Rari peeks from Veggie. Oh dear, they are running into the meat grinder of Spinx, and now we're in a 2v2. 9 seconds to get this bomb planted, and that might just be okay. Magisk on the rotation, Apex towards the ladder. What comes next in this one? Milky holding down multiple jobs. Magisk posting up, Apex wondering where the T's have gone. Milky's got 2 HP. This is not going to be easy. The CTs don't have a kit though. That grenade's gone the wrong way, and Apex will be quick enough. 14 rounds of Vitality.
Another incredible play from Spinx. This guy's got so many multi-kills on this map. That is now 11 multi-kills for him. 6 opening frags for Spinx. Stats are fantastic here. For ORKS, it was 20 seconds left and the bomb was still back at yards. That almost forced them into this A play, which nearly worked because they had players coming up the vents, crushing in from main at the same time. Spinx just does so much work that it actually comes into a 2-on-2. That was a position that was good enough for Vitality. It's been a flawless CT side from them. And they will hope that continues here.
For the combo. Minute 30 as ORKS are going back to those bursts, just dry into the B-bomb site with no warning, and it has the expected result. Perhaps trying to find a timing to catch somebody with a grenade or something. As it was on Mirage, Olymp will be the last man standing. Last man to fall. Match point for Vitality, many of them.
Apex's rotation timing there on point, being that glue guy for the team. Ends up getting a quad kill on the round. Worked very nicely. I think they were a few softened up players as well, so ended up being a pretty comfortable cleanup. Still so impressed by Spinx. He's got more multi-kills than all his teammates put together. Great signs from him. This was the damage that the Flames are. They committed to the spray. Means that Apex can come in. And that angle is beautiful. A great shot from Olymp. It just didn't mean anything because the round was so far gone already. ORKS not showing us the depth in playbook here, sadly. Looks like Vitality will run away with this at the end. X with a little smile on his face. Thought about the yard play. Focuses on Squeaky instead.
He just finds his way in, and Spinx shows him the way out. Olymp over the smoke will keep the numbers good for ORKS as some make their way down, including Milky and the bomb. One left holding that rotation for the CTs. Milky will drop the bomb to his teammate and hold the secret rotation as well. So maybe ORKS aren't done with this series just yet. Got some good angles. They show some promise, but Veggie's holding down too many angles on this occasion. 3-on-3 as Apex is just standing in the open on that reload. Remaining in a 2v2 then. Where is that second player? That is the question. It was the one who was holding that rotation earlier on SNX, and Zawu's looking for him. Zawu's found him. Milky in the clutch then. 1 versus 2. Zawu shows the presence. Magisk shows his face. 1v1. Zawu's got the kit. He's got the health as well, but he's got to find Milky quickly, and he'll do exactly that. 16-6. Vitality 2-0 ORKS.
Good start for Vitality. They will take 2 convincing map wins, about what they would expect. You still have to show up to the server. You still got to show what you can do. And Spinx with a stunning 30 bomb to convert that second map there. He gets some love from Coach.